This edition of Hollywood Car Chronicles brought to you by Digital Come Up Best in Street Apparel. Yeah, this your boy Hollywood Neil on Instagram, as well as the world famous Hollywood Neil on YouTube. And like what I want to talk to you all about today is like my favorite rap crews, who my top one is. Mine is like consists of G Unit, The Locks, TDE, Young Money, as well as Wu-Tang Clan. I grew up, born in '89, so I grew up listening to '90s music. So I gave, like I say, the Locks as well as Wu-Tang Clan like the edge because, growing up in the South, I was accustomed to hearing a lot of East Coast music and everything. So I heard, Wu-Tang Clan a lot, and I heard of the Locks and stuff like that. You picked up those stations and stuff like that, and then like of course the chance of like MTV Raps and everything like that. So. But even though I like Wu-Tang, but I like the artists when they went separate ways, like, ODB, Dirt McGirt, or, Method Man, RZA, Raekwon, Ghostface. When they all did their solo project, to me, I like them, when they was apart and did their own thing. But like I said, I know some people love them when they was together. It's just preferences. The Locks, you always remember them. D Block, you gonna always remember that's like a whole crew. And then with Young Money, like I said, Lil Wayne had an all-star team, and imagine there was like 4 or 5 albums in together. I mean, you had Nicki Minaj, Drake, Tyga, of course Wayne himself, and then you had spinoffs and stuff like that, like Chucky and Lil Zah and all those people like that. But for the main part, you had an all-star team, and to this day they're selling. I mean, from Tyga doing his thing from MTV to kicking it with Tyga to his relationship with Kylie to really being a social media star. Nicki Minaj albums just going crazy, the Pink imprint and everything. Drake is just like really putting out music consistently every year and just really has been in pop culture, and he's like the voice of it. Of course, Wayne always just being like the spawn, the creator of all this like that. But like I say, my rap crew, number one to me, I grew up with probably be G Unit, because you had 50, Banks, Yayo, then you had a crew of officers. You had like MOP, Mobb Deep, Mace, Game, Olivia, Maserati Fox, SPI Low. Like you had all those, but then like the core group, it was like they went at everybody. It was strictly bars, and they didn't care who get it. It was like just strictly music, and then they was better than you, and they wanted people to know that, hey, I'm better than you. I can out rap you. I can outsell you. And then when they got into those beefs, people don't know that 50 was a genius. Beefs, it causes violence, but also it's money at the end, and he knew how to market himself and stuff like that. And then when he had like GUnitWorld.com, then which it transitioned to This Is 50. And then, you had the G-Unit radio and everything like that, and coming at people. And it's just like, it was all genius, all play. And it's like, some people will be like, how could G-Unit be number one to you? Like, just listen to their music. Listen to the old mixtapes and everything. Like, they came at everybody. They embodied the 90s feel into the new generation and everything. 50 stuck to the script of coming at people, rapping and stuff like that. And then, he got us a few entanglements with beefs and everything, and he wasn't, and in the day he didn't back down, and his crew didn't back down neither. So it's like you had a hard crew, and they embodied what hip-hop is, you know what I'm saying? Just like, some people say like Dipset, the G-Unit went at Dipset. G-Unit went at just about everybody. And now down the line, you'd be like, okay, now everybody's cool and some time has grown, and you can have that conversation like, yo, what was all this about? At the end of the day, man, it's all about business. And then, they so New York, I mean, of course, Buck from the South, from Tennessee, but main crew and everything was like strictly New York. So they came at, yo, I'm coming at you. I'm trying to take over your trap. You know what I'm saying? And they was like the bullies. That was called 50 and them like the mixtape bullies. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So I respect him for that, and his crew, they soldiers, G-Unit soldiers. Like, they came at it, and like their delivery, man, from Beg for Mercy to Terminate on Sight, man, to like I say, all the mixtape G-Unit rated from 1 through 19. You know what I'm saying? They had a whole wide range, and them Reign of Terror, it was just like everybody's like, man, I don't know who could come at them. And I mean, Banks was just killing them, and then he had the Blue Hefner mixtapes. Then he had he had a slew of Gangrene season, stuff like that. Buck had that. That's why he had G Unit South as well. He was putting his music out, and of course 50 was doing the thing with the movies. Then he had the G Unit gang, Bulletproof, as well as like Blood in the Sand. Like that crew, you know, it was just like everywhere. They was marketable. And that's one thing in the rule of business. You market yourself and brand yourself and stuff like that. And it builds revenue. It builds value, shock value and stuff like that. And now that, you know, I listen to them because like when I grew up and stuff like that with internet and everything, I had access to them and everything. So, you know, I grew up listening to like, you know, Mobb Deep, The Lox, and, you know, Bad Boy and all those different crews and stuff like that. But man, like, when I got into my teenage years, it was strictly about G Unit and really coming, and they really embodied the essence of like, I'm hip hop. This what it is. And you can come at me, we'll come back at you 10 times more, and we're not gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I love the G Unit crew, and I personally feel that that's my best, you know, I really feel like G Unit is probably the best rap crew. I know some people may say Wu-Tang, some people may say The Lox, some people may say Mobb Deep. It just depends on where you're at when it comes to music and everything. I just strongly feel G Unit probably is the best, you know, the rap crew that was out. I'm anxious to see y'all opinions and everything like that. And like I say, subscribe to World Famous Hollywood Neil on YouTube. And y'all just take it easy. And, you know, I just can't wait to see what your opinions about. Take it easy.